The challenge by TBCR. Take it away.
Hello. Never shuts up about this game on Twitter here with another fine quality speedrun. Yes, that's right. That one game show that I never shut up about on Twitter, along with its sister show, The Crystal Maze. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing the challenge. This is the DOS game. It's developed by Microids, who I wish did not have the license, but that you can just ask me why. This is a budget title. It's based off the 1990 to 1995 seasons of the French game show, obviously Fort Boyard. And let's get going. We're going to have some FMV cutscenes. Let's begin.
Before we get started, do we have time for one quick donation?
Yes, while Father Force is talking, you can mention a donation. They're not saying anything of note.
What the contestants are like.
Oh, did you already get the title? Like, was that the go indicator from me?
The go indicator is when you see the actual timer start up on the screen.
Ah, I see.
Oh, beware, hardy adventurers.
So yeah, if you want to do the donation during the intro, which is now.
Come in.
Also, I apologize. My mic was a lot better for the.
That's
folks.
fine.
I turned it down now.
You got about a good 20-30 seconds, so.
Alright.
If you wanted to do a donation.
Yep, just wanted to say that Sheriff did end up giving us $34 with the message, nice, because now we're at $1,669.
Nice!
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, fun fact, this is the actual intro from the TV show. I love this intro. It definitely gives a nice sense of the adventure that is about to happen. For y'all, this is going to be torture for me. You'll see why. Well, maybe not. This is a mostly mouse-based game, but I'm going to... Hold on. Alright.
Here is a fine-looking team. There are 7 keys, and then you must face the council. You will become time runners.
You can
Then,
even
much
now
later,
dream of
you
the
will seek
success of
clues
this
to the
adventure.
password that will let you enter the
Okay,
treasure
let's
house.
go.
You can even now dream
And
of
we're
the
gonna start
success
in
of this
3,
adventure.
2,
A gong will mark
go.
the beginning of the 75 minutes.
And we're going to begin with a riddle. And this riddle is presented by the old man, the wise Father Forrest, up in the tower. He's going to pose the riddle for me, and I'm going to ask people in the chat to not put any guesses or answers in the chat until after I either get it or I don't. But I need to do this as legit as possible. So, here we go.
Come.
Albert, be quiet.
Come. Up we go.
Alright, here we go.
Now, let's see if you have a quick tongue and a ready wit. Now, sometimes many, sometimes one, sometimes living, and when still, an entire mystery has begun.
I know, this doesn't seem like it's a speed run, but the speed run is playing the game as legitimately as possible, as fast as possible. A tail, So if I don't get this, it's going to be a FMV cutscene of someone swimming to get a key. And it could be a short time for them to get the key, or a long time to get the key. So I need to get the key. Oh, wise Father Forrest, please give us another hint. Please re-say the riddle. Please!
Say what springs to mind. Sometimes many, sometimes one, sometimes living, and when still, an entire
problem?
mystery has begun.
Many problems, one problem. Problems can be mysteries. Living problems, you know.
Another suggestion.
I don't know what would be considered a living problem, but that's obviously not it. An issue? Many issues? Oh no, I didn't get it. Does anyone know what it is?
Come,
Because I don't.
Another suggestion.
Okay, now we get to watch them drop a key.
Too bad.
This is thrilling.
Your time is up.
Absolutely thrilling. Okay,
Rejoin
now
your teammates.
we get to watch
I will see
them go
you
down.
later.
And now we get to see people keyed out. Yeah. The audio's coming through Discord. Should I just put the audio through the, through OBS to help with the delay?
No, I can fix that. It's just a little bit of delay I have to add.
Okay. Yeah, now we get to watch them swim for a
Should be
key.
better now. You should no longer be ahead of. Sorry about that.
That's no problem. Oh, good. We get the 3 parts of this. I had a feeling this would happen. To give context, I had a decent run at the start of today, and then the second run was the worst run. We found something out about this game that I didn't particularly like, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen during this run. You will know if it happens. And that run was a 43. I have a 45-minute estimate in this game for this reason, and this reason alone. Is just how random certain things are. For instance, the order and the tests that we actually do for the first half are completely random. There's one test I don't want to get. It's called the rat maze. You will know if I get the rat maze because 2 things will happen. The rat maze begins, and I will probably say a bad word. So, with that said, let's begin. Ah, a snake. Ooh.
Good, you've won another key.
I just like how characters are just disappearing out of thin
This
air.
time, you will
Okay.
want a quick mind
Sharp eye.
and a
Okay,
sharp
free
eye.
key. This test was played in 1991 and 1992 on the fort, and it is so painfully easy I'm going to solve it because it's the same solution every single time. There we go, free key. I'm behind now,
Start at
apparently.
the central wheel, which can't be moved. Figure out a logical route, making sure the gears fit exactly.
But that's fine, we got a
That was
key.
fast.
Now only
Good,
5
you've won
more to
another
go.
key.
Oh no.
This time, I need someone who is calm
Okay.
and collected. Have you ever had
Okay,
Is this the
is
thing
the
you
one.
mentioned in with the practice thing?
a rather
The one test I didn't want to play. Yeah, get ready for 6 minutes of your life to be wasted.
Oh no! Does this cost 6 minutes?
If I get locked in, because so yeah, fun fact: if I take too long in a room, I get locked in, and this game you have to have the key to leave. There are 2 games that are like that. This is one of the 2.
You want me to add some for 6 minutes to the estimate?
No, because it actually takes the estimate into account.
Ah.
That's why it's that high. I was planning on putting it for 50, but I feel like that would have been too much. I feel like I've had this layout before. Yeah, normally if we're actually doing this for a legit run, we would just reset. I'm gonna take a right. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go forward. I think I know. I think I've had this one. Yeah, I've had this one. Okay, I need to go back and I need to take a right. We may actually salvage this. By the way, I should point out, usually during the tests on the show, especially in the French version, there's no music. Only certain tests actually have music, so it's kind of silly that there's music playing. But oh well, it's a party game, so I can't be too upset. If you want to see a version of this game that for some reason has a character that looks like Vsauce Michael, you should get the 2019 and 2020 versions on Steam. My review for those were at least they had production music from the show. And if that isn't a damning review, I don't know what is. That was literally my only positive. Oh no, I goofed up. Okay, hold on. I need to go back. Yeah, this game at least had some effort put into it, and even then that's kind of stretching it. But hey, it was an official product in the Fort Boyard line, so I can't complain too much. Okay, so the actual key's over here. It'll be in this gold door right here. So yeah, the red key, the one that we need to leave, is right there. I'm just going to show you that now. And I'm going to go through this door. And we're going to get through this. And I know this has to be absolutely unbearable to hear this music. Don't worry, this is the most stressful music. Oh, please quit patronizing me, game.
Faster!
Okay, yeah, I need to go forward. It'll be in the silver... I hope I don't choke and forget where this is. Yeah, I think I'm choking a bit. Okay. If I get locked in, it's not the end of the world. It would be the end of the world if I had the passcode test immediately following this. Fun fact, my last practice run had that happen. Okay, let's go.
That's right. Open the padlock.
Come on. Key. Here we go, baby. Now we gotta get to the exit. Come on. Come on. Notice that they Oh, that's fine. Notice that the water clock at the bottom is completely empty, and yet I still have time. Don't question. I don't understand. Okay. There we go. There's the exit. We're done. We got it. Oh, that's a clap. Clap for that. That's... I need to point out that 9 out of 10 times you play this test, you will get locked in. It's inevitable. Luckily,
Good.
I have been
You've won
lucky
another
as of
key.
late that I've had weird DOSBox. Okay, has anyone else had issues with DOSBox recently? As in, like, certain things have, like if you're playing a game that's RNG heavy, you get the exact same things over and over again.
I need someone who is calm.
Because I've
and
had that
correct.
happen.
Here is
And it
time.
actually affects the next run. But from my tests today, it looks like it's still a bit random. Let's just hope. I'm gonna give 3 good attempts
Leave
at
your
this
feet in
test.
the stirrups as you move along.
One.
Unhook one and bring it forward.
This
Try to
test
keep a
is
steady
complete
pace.
BS. 2. 3. Okay, yeah, I'm not messing with that. If you want to see a
All
decent
that for nothing.
playing of the
What
stirrups
distracted
test, I
you?
recommend a particular clip from 1995. Just type in Fort Boyard. I forgot what it's called. I'll look up the name of the test, and during the intermission, I'll paste it in chat. But there's a particular version of that from 1995 where the person just forgoes the stirrups and just
This time,
climbs
to achieve
across
your
the
goal,
hooks
you must look
to the
before
key.
you
It is, oh, it's good stuff. Okay, math time.
Let me explain.
27,
have to
22
solve
divided by
the
2 minus
equation.
36.
There will be
That's
6
it's
possible
11
answers.
minus 36.
Each answer has a corresponding key.
Okay, 1, 3. No, 1, yeah, 1, 3. It's not 1300. It's 1300. No, it's 1325. Okay. 37 times 41 plus 25 is 714. You weren't expecting math, were you? 41. 37 4. Yeah. Okay. 1232 minus 20. Okay, this one's easy. 1232 minus 20 is 1212. Plus 56 is 1268. Okay.
I knew we could count on you.
Okay. 4 keys. We need 3 more. I need to put into context.
Good. You've won another key.
My last playthrough of this for practice, I was 16 minutes into the run with only 2 keys. That is how absolutely bad that run went. Okay.
This time, I
You
want
need someone who's
who is
sharp, so this is probably... Yeah, ball in playing. So this test is ridiculously easy. I'm going to show you how easy it is right now. I'm going to move the ball forward. Whoa, look, 3D ball. Ooh. I'm going to put it through this, and then I'm going to do that. Oh, let's go back a bit. Okay, I didn't get it first time, but that's fine. I usually get it first try. I just got a bit too cocky. There we go. Got the key. And that is the actual footage where that person leaving the cell is from. So it's odd when you see it in other tests, but that's, you know, budget title.
Good. You've won
Okay,
another
5
key.
keys. 63 minutes and 55 seconds in-game time. That's
This
fine.
time, I
Strong
need a
man, are we getting
strong man.
boulets? Nope, we're getting the maze.
A bit of advice. Keep your wits about you and
Ha!
beware of the pitfalls. Remember when you
No,
used
I
to
don't,
play
because when I was a kid, I used to shove marbles straight up my nose. Regardless of that fact. This test is actually fairly easy. In fact, the solution is the exact same as it is on the show. I just need to maneuver this marble a bit careful. There we go. Gonna put it through here. Notice that the borders for these don't actually line up with how they are graphically. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, good, good, good. Smiley face. The test is happy that we're playing it. Oh, come on. Got that key. I've only failed that test once, ever.
You still have time. That was fast.
And with that, we're on key 6. We just need to get one more, and then we're going to I'm going to go into some information about the show itself, because we have to kill some time. But
Good,
first,
you've
we
won
must get
another
said
key.
key.
This time,
I have
someone with
neither of
spirit
those.
And speed.
Oh, headphone warning. Please turn your volume down. That's
You'll
why.
lose your head over the blade side. You'll find out why.
I need to point out that's loud in my headphones too.
You're doing great.
So if it's making your ears bleed, it's making my ears bleed too. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to guide this puck here to the end of this maze. On the show, by the way, this was only played in 1995. It's the only test other than Rat Maze that comes from the 1995 season. In the show, should you go a wrong path, it gives the contestant an electric, a little slight electric shock. I'm not joking, by the way. So that's fun. The test is called the Headless Woman on the show, as evident by, you know, the person in the middle. But we got the key. There's about a good 10, 11 paths that we can take with that. Luckily, we got the easy
Well
one.
done.
So. But yeah, 7, baby.
Good. You've won another key.
Games master.
That sentence
Prepare
doesn't
to
make a lot of
receive the
grammatical
time
sense, but that's fine.
I need a player.
Now,
Yes, as you heard, we're now facing the Games Masters. But except we're not, because we need to save time, and any successful wins in the council games results in more time in the treasure room, which we don't need because that's slower. So we're going to
Step
intentionally
towards this
try
table.
to glitch the game into letting us skip each and every one of these. Well, actually having to do them. So I'm going to do a drum roll here. Okay, we got one. So we have 5 more. So while we're doing this, I'm going to talk about the history of the fort. So,
I
in
need
the
a player.
Napoleonic times,
now you must face
they
the
decided to
Games
build a fort
Masters.
called Fort Boyard. This is on an actual fort in the 1800s to help protect France from invasion. It wasn't finished by the end of the Napoleonic Wars.
Step
So
towards
it was
this
turned
table.
into, among various things, a fishing port and a prison. Hence, you know, the rooms called cells and the lock-in principle. And in the 60s, it was in a movie called The Last Adventurers, which I highly recommend watching. It's a very nice film. The
Come
ending
on
of the
now,
film
another
takes
player.
place in a climatic...
You can gain
Maybe I don't
25
want to.
seconds in the treasure house.
Anyway, Yeah, there's a climactic scene at the end of The Last Adventures that takes place on the fort. It's a shootout on the fort. And then the end of it has the fort,
Step
a
towards
nice
this
zoom out
table.
on the fort itself. The fort was in disarray at that point, so it made sense to kind of film there. Introduced in the 80s, Jacques Antoine. He's a producer of various game shows in France, including, there was a show in Britain, Interceptor, Treasure Hunt, which was seen in Britain and in France. And Treasure Hunt is actually notable because one of the episodes had Fort Boyard as the last location in it. This put an idea in Jacques Antoine's head. I want to make a game show on this fort. So in 1988, they started renovating the fort to turn it essentially into a giant studio for a game show. Channel 4 in the UK comes a knockin' in 1988 to want to do a version of the show. Technically, they were the first country other than France to want to do a version of Fort Boyard. Well, guess what? It wasn't ready by 1989. So, Jacques Antoine came up with an alternative format to this called the Crystal Maze. You may have heard of that. The pilot to Fort Boyard and the original host of the Crystal Maze was Richard O'Brien. Fun fact. There is some footage of the pilot online from a 30th anniversary special for the show.
Next player.
Now you must face
Which
the
is
games
pretty neat.
masters.
A lot of the tests from the first season of the show do end up there, and some of the tests in the Crystal Maze do show up on Fort Boyard and vice versa. So, yeah, the Crystal Maze, despite being a
Step
child
towards
show of
this
Fort
table.
Boyard, came out before Fort Boyard by 5 months. It premiered in 1990 on February, and Fort Boyard premiered in July the same year. Despite that, Fort Boyard is the parent show. Just go with it. And Fort Boyard has been on air in France every year since 1990. Sweden had a version. What is it? Fangorner Perfortet? I may have horribly botched the pronunciation of that, and if I did, I apologize. I have a fat tongue, so it is hard to pronounce things correctly sometimes. The UK obviously had their version with Leslie Grantham and Melinda Messenger. The US technically had a version in 2011 with CITV. Technically, we also had a pilot in 1993, and it was one of those Vendabona schlockfests. And it's not a good pilot. It is on YouTube, by the way, if you want to watch it. It's an interesting thing. But there are a lot of episodes of the original French series on YouTube. There are some tests that are kind of but otherwise, I think it's a pretty good show. It's definitely one that you can get used to. Once you know how a test plays, you are yelling at the television or the computer. Anyway, that actually lined up
Goodbye,
perfectly.
Games Masters.
Well done.
So
You
now
have
we get to
all
watch
7
Passepartout
keys.
put in all 7 keys. While this Photoshop is in front of the screen. I don't know why they added that there. Why did they add that there? There's no reason for that to be there. Anyway.
Now
And
we
getting
can
down
really
to
get
business
down
is
to
what we will
business.
do. Because we must take on the second riddle of Father Forrest, and I must ask once again, people in chat, with this specific riddle, do not blurt out anything. Because I need to think over this if I don't get it. So I'm not taking any help from chat. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna minimize chat so I don't get any spoilers or whatnot. So you can talk about it. I'm not gonna see it.
Let's see if you have a quick tongue.
Sorry.
And a ready wit. Well, Wig, this clue is hairy, but is
I'm gonna
not
guess wig because you just told me.
finally someone of my
For some
mettle.
for some reason, Father Forrest sometimes just blurts the answer out before giving the riddle.
Good, you found another clue. Think well.
Okay,
Do you
here we
have
go.
enough clues?
So now we're going to play the adventures. The issue is the adventures are the exact same as the tests. Except we won't get Rat Maze, and we won't get the passcode test. Looks like we're going to get a free clue. Maybe.
For this task.
Oh yeah,
you
by the
will
way,
need
there
a
are
quick
tigers on the
mind
fort.
And a sharp
Okay,
eye.
free clue. Pay attention.
Don't close your eyes. The clue is written on the terrace.
Drugs. What?
Good, you found another clue. With all these clues, you should have an idea.
Okay, I brought chat back up, so please don't talk about any possible answers.
For this task.
Yeah, I can't do
I
that.
want
Sorry.
An able-bodied soldier.
Ah, yes, the clock of the
This
chapel.
is the room we call the chapel.
Let's see if I get
You
first
better
try.
be on
Nah.
time.
Okay, so here's what I have to do. I have to move my mouse left and right
Careful.
in a motion.
Don't stop
Oh,
it with
keep
your
going.
hand. Wait for the right moment to let go.
left, right,
Wait for the right
left,
moment to let
right,
go.
left,
Aim
right,
carefully.
left, right, left.
Careful.
Didn't get it.
Don't
Too
stop it
late.
with your hand.
So I'm not going to exit any of these tests
Careful. Don't stop it with your hand.
because I'm not going to get locked in. If I take too long, though, the code word will just blow up, and I won't be able to get it. But I got it.
Careful.
Perfect
Don't stop
timing.
it with your hand.
Perfect timing.
Well done.
Yes, I
Good,
did.
you
What is
found
this
another
clue?
Now let's bring ourselves up to date.
This might also be in line with the thing. I really hoped it wasn't the thing. I'm going to click next, and if this is what I think this is, I may have to stop this run.
For this task, I want someone who is sharp. You'll find what you want in the middle.
Sorry,
might
what's
have
the
to
issue?
just-
I was just busy doing
The
some
clues, the clues are making me very worried as to what the actual code word is.
stuff. Oh, is
and if I'm-
this the thing you were mentioning?
Yes, the thing was the code word in the practice run was the questionable thing, not the actual. Well, the clue for the code word was the questionable thing. In this
Also, you
case,
basically there's a questionable word in there you couldn't show on stream.
maybe.
If it is, and it shows, just let me know, and I will just quickly turn off the thing.
I would just say switch it to the BRB, but just keep the audio still going.
Yeah, just give me a warning, because we have a little bit of stream delay.
Okay.
You still have time.
We'll try keeping the audio, but I may have to disable audio. Just give me a heads up.
I'm going to point out, up until today, this has never happened.
Well done. Good.
Okay,
You found another
okay.
clue.
We
Finger
safe?
on the button. Finger on the button. Get ready.
With all these clues, you should have an idea.
Okay. So the clues, I'm just going to show the clues. And the one that was in the catapult was drugs. I'm very worried. I'm going to have to keep playing. I really hope it's not what I think it is. Because if that's the case, what the hell, game?
For this task,
Well, what is
I
microids
need an
on if that's
agile
the case?
contestant.
Also, notice
Yes,
Father
grab the
Forrest's
Can I quickly just deafen the Discord caps just so you can tell me what the clue is without the stream hearing? Is that fine?
Yeah, if you want to mute
Okay.
if you want to mute
So,
it.
BRB?
All that for nothing. No problem. You'll do better next time. Think well. Do you have enough clues?
For this task, I want an able-bodied soldier.
Alright.
Okay.
You have one
So,
So
yeah,
nothing too bad so far, but we'll
Nothing
see.
too bad so far. I'm just worried. Also, I'm gonna throw my hand out playing this test. But yeah, we're playing on the air of safety for this run because once again, up until today, this has never happened, and Albert can even vouch for me on that.
Draw the bow tightly.
Yeah, this is a Korean release that's in English of a French game show. Despite
Yeah,
the
that
fact
might
that
explain some mishaps in the translation process.
despite the fact that there was never an English version on air at that time. Oh. Poison. Okay, I need to think this over.
Good, you found another clue. Now let's
Okay,
bring
so
ourselves
poison.
up to date.
I would say dagger, D-A-G-G-E-R, but that doesn't make sense. Because that word. But yeah, we're playing this legitimately. I have to think this over. I know this seems like it's a Let's Play, but this is just one of those weird hybrid speedruns where it technically blurs the line between a Let's Play and a speedrun. We're trying to play quickly, but we have to play it legitimately.
I need an agile contestant.
When you think about it, every speedrun is just a fast let's play, let's be real.
Yeah, but
Aim
normally you can
carefully for
use,
the
you know,
bullseye.
you can,
Aim
you know,
carefully for the bullseye. Aim
use
carefully for
weird
the bullseye.
engine behavior to get
Aim
around certain
carefully
things.
for the
Other than
bullseye.
skipping the council games,
Aim
I can't
carefully
really
for the
do that.
bullseye.
It's a
Aim
weird
carefully
speedrun.
for the bullseye. Aim carefully for the bullseye.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I gotta
did you know
call
I
us-
Carefully for the bullseye.
did you know I need to aim carefully for the bullseye?
Aim carefully
Okay.
for the
Hashtag
Too
bullseye.
high.
NAAM.
Aim carefully for the bullseye.
Too okay.
Aim carefully
Too
for
high.
the bullseye.
How
Aim
precise is
carefully
this?
for the
Low.
bullseye.
Dead on. And it's a key, despite it being a clue. But it's a key, but it's a clue.
Well done.
I'm not gonna lie,
Good,
I'm
you
sweating like
found
crazy
another
because
clue.
of this run. Okay, next
It's
clue
okay.
word. Come on, 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 come on. Sneezing. What the?
Now let's bring ourselves up to date.
Wait, powder wig. I think baby powder was called monkey powder at one point. Gunpowder. Sneezing powder, which was like a snuff type of thing where you would sniff it and it would cause you to sneeze. Like pepper. Pepper would be a sneezing powder. I think it's powder, but I'm gonna go one more to be safe. The reason I have to be safe is the last time I ran this game, which was at Licensed On, I didn't get the treasure. And the game had to get mercy, and my run had to get mercy killed at that, so. I'd rather have a 2 for 2 this marathon. Or a 3 for 3. Come on.
For this task,
Well, I
I
can't
need an
give you that.
agile
Oh
contestant.
no. Okay, so this test I have to have my mouse at a I have to have my mouse at a 5-degree angle. Because if I don't, you're going to hear the guide say remember, I have to find the best way up. I might have to redo that. Oh, no, I can keep going. Okay. So yeah, I have to also notice health and safety is not a concern for these contestants, apparently. They don't even have a harness. An absolute shame. What if they fail? They'd be dead. This fort's at least
Find
like
the
a
best
good
way
100,
up.
200 feet high
Find the best
from
way
the
up.
ocean. I mean, yeah, at the easiest to fall into the ocean. Oh no, I gotta go down. Okay.
Find the
So, yeah.
best way up. Find the best way up.
But yeah, certain clue words we're going to have to patch out
Find the
because
best way
they're
up.
definitely not stream in terms of service friendly, as we found out. Luckily, we haven't had any of those so far.
That was fast. Good, you found another clue.
Yeah,
I have thought
unfortunately.
about finding the best way up. Okay, here we
Yeah,
go. Next
unfortunately,
word.
it does probably mean that the game is marathon friendly in future. It's understandable,
15
you know,
seconds
that you
to think
didn't know
about the
this.
password.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're definitely going to try to see if we can get those. I think it's just editing of certain text files that all we have to do, so it's not like too terribly bad.
Still ready whenever if you need it to
Let's
be.
see. Sneezing powder, dust, powder dust. A dust is the type of no. We know what it is. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's powder. Okay. Be ready. Be ready. This might end horribly. We're going for it.
Everyone to the
This
treasure
could be a
house.
success or this could be a failure. I have 3 minutes to figure this out, though. Even though the run's 45 minutes, I can technically take as long as I want. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm pretty sure it's powder. P-O, and I have to spell this correctly. Which I didn't. Oh, wait, hold on. I-E. Oh, never mind. Got it. Okay, powder. Wait, what?
Oh no.
Okay. Powder. P-O-W-D-E-R. And we turn the tiger's head. We turn the tiger's head, and do we got it? Yes! Yes!
Is that time?
Yes! No, not yet. Not yet. We got the treasure, though. Time ends when time ends in the game. I know, this is a weird run. This is really weird. We literally do the run how the show is structured. Time ends when the game ends. So we have 1 minute and 35. We've done the run, essentially. We just need to wind the clock down. I know, it's completely dumb, but that's just how the run is. Correct. I will let you know exactly when you need to hit the button. So now we just get to watch these weird run cycle 3D models run. Look at that run cycle. Whew. They're running from one point to another. Also, look, I can erase time. Ah! Oh no, it's back. Can I mess with the tiger's head? Look, it's a tiger's head. Okay. But yeah, that was Fort Boyard, the challenge. Luckily, this run went a bit better than I thought it would. I thought it was going to go in a horrible direction at one point. Luckily, it did not. I do thank you for... in regards to at least helping prepare for any potential horrible hilarity from happening. Yeah, Rutul Tap is an actual clue in this game, by the way. Like, Albert mentions that, but it's an actual clue. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and time. Which, if it's with my timer, it should be at 35:29. Would I be correct with that?
Huh. For some reason, I have like 10 seconds. Oh, I know why. Because I started with your Discord, but I ended with the game, so the stream delays. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
I actually timed this alongside, and it's a 35:29.07. So that's
Unfortunately,
pretty
I can't
good.
edit this time, so.
But yeah, we get some nice music that played when a pigeon flew. No joke, the piece is literally called Pigeonissimo in the soundtrack. Haha. Valuethon. And now we get to watch a boat. So, fun fact. So, some of the people that worked on this game, at least in the English version, went on to do some anime and cartoons that you may know. One of the most notable people, well, we gotta get to it, but one of the most notable people is the, quote, host, played by Matthew Getsy, who you may recognize as the voice of Odd De La Robbia in the English version of Code Lyoko. Ironically, or coincidentally, David Gassman, who was also in that show, does the voice of Father Forrest in the latest title, specifically the 2020 Fort Boyard release. And Karen Strassman does a lot of anime and cartoons as well nowadays. But, yeah. That is this mess of a game. And let's thank Intel. Yeah. Anyway, that's the challenge.
That doesn't sound too enthusiastic.
I mean, my hand is sore, and I get to switch to a game with a trackpad and precise shooting next. Okay. So, are we just gonna go straight to that, or are we gonna have a little bit of
we
BRB?
need to go on setup for intermissions. For what's. We need to go on setup for a bit, but thank you
Okay.
so much for that run. Is there anything else you want to say at the end of this one?
Watch Fort Boyard. It's a cool game show. And then you can join me in talking about it endlessly on Twitter.
Folks. Well, that is the second to last one. We've got one more run in the marathon, and that's then gonna be it. So